Waf wafi la 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 direshini direshini de mama wafi and blood I shaba blood. Oh, music man. Uh, music. What do we have in Africa? I think without music, I think we are doomed, isn't it? And the idea about the spirit, Holy Spirit, Holy Spirit, my friend, hovering is in the African skies in the Eritrea, Ethiopia, like that. Holy Spirit, positivity, everything about good, my friend, good spirit, sacred, blessed spirit is in Africa, in Eritrea, Ethiopia, okay? And this music, the being free, being not very peaceful people, not thinking any negative thing about other people, no conquer, no war, no trying to take resources from other people. This is called holy people, holy spirited people. Not just the kind of we are told in the Bible, kind of where you just wait for this kind of strange Holy Spirit coming, very strange the way the Western just tell us, so that's I think if there was there's a joke we say back home. Uh, uh, so I think God created the whole human race, everywhere, the Europeans, the Africans, or first originally the Africans. So He created all the Africans, the Europeans, my friend, the Indians, the Chinese, the Latino, everything, So He just came back to see how they're doing, how they are running their life. So He visited to all these continents, each of them. Okay. So He went to Europeans, to Africans, everywhere. So when He went to Europeans, kind of He was really upset with them, my friend. No music, no happiness, no positivity. He was really upset. All the people would hold all races, like this is a joke, okay? Don't take it serious. But when He saw the Africans, mama, these people were so always happy, worshiping Him, music, always laughter, always holy people, my friend. Good vibe, positivity. And He said, no, I'm not going to go to the rest other people. These are the only people of mine. I'm going to be with them. It's a joke, okay? It's a joke. So this idea about being chosen is about Africans, my friend, okay? So not just in a kind of very arrogant, this European way of, or the chosen people kind of thing, in a kind of belittling the whole God's creature. But you just only promote yours, not that way. But these people always nice. It's now the Europeans, my friend, they created the whole internet, the whole social media. They just penetrate into our communication system from up in the sky, from the moon, from the whole orbit using satellite. So they messed the whole system, my friend. That holiness, the positive thing of Africans, they changing us like them. Always negative, because they just what happens is bad people, they always teach you bad things, So I started with this music, my friend, music, Africa, Eritrea, Ethiopia, my friend. It's all about music, my friend. Always, you don't just think any negative things about other people. So this takes me about this because I just have to apologize for someone, about this nirvana kind of idea, this Hindu Buddha belief, enlightenment. So they kind of think that we have is people going to the top of mountain, my friend, secluding themselves, running away from life. They live at the top of the mountain, meditation 24 hours from the rest of the world. So what do they reach? Enlightenment, my friend. They run from this filthy world full of problem, nasty world. So they get into this nirvana, enlightenment. I'm not trying to belittle, okay? This Buddha idea in our country is taken in a kind of superstitious all these people, like, we go all these Daptara, we call them, these are people like highly learned people, part of our community. We call them Daptara. These are scribes, the first people who are educated. So these are more to do with the clergy, like, before the Europeans, before formal education establishment was founded. These were the people of the letter, people who are learned. Okay, so there is people who are scared of the mother. Sometimes, they kind of like make some big noise in your corrugate from the ceiling, like, people were so scared of them because these are highly learned. Okay, so these people, so if you, so it got into superstition. All these people, like, you got any problem, you always give that excuse. You tell them Buddha, kind of that negative thing. I mean, we talking about this, not learned people. Okay, so that is a negative thing. I use that word because I want to score. I want to score a point against someone, about my opponents, my friend, trying to kind of like crush me apart. So I bought that superstition to punch them. Okay, sorry, I have to apologize because they heard that word from so far places. I have to apologize, not in a negative way to hurt other people. I know what it is, and I'm sorry. No, I didn't mean to give that negative about these communities, okay? Because somebody put on it. But we know already the positive thing of it, all this enlightenment, everything. At the same time, we got so much about, like, our culture, music, everything. I didn't mean in that way, because sometimes we have to correct. We have a Bible sometimes, like, our wisdom. We always pray, God, please muzzle my mouth from uttering bad words. Like, so when the word is gone, my friend, it crushes everyone. Then you regret it. Why did I say that? This Satan has tempered me, this negative person, all that kind of stuff. Like, so this is our culture, something that we cherish so much. The word is gone, created a wildfire, annihilating a lot of people. But sometimes these are things that you cannot avoid in the Western world, because our life is so much temptation. They always see kind of something muzzle. If you don't talk, if you don't fire, you bullets, see cannons, my friend, you dead. Because our life is constant battle, constant. So it doesn't work in this country. If you muzzle your mouth, zip and quiet, keep quiet, you dead, my friend. But in Eritrea, Ethiopia, when you have that patience, my friend, it can get you in a good reward, but not in the West. They always say, have to fire, my friend. If someone fire a word at you, you have to fire back. That's the only way you can survive. So you have to take it from the context. I don't mean in a negative way. So that's the thing. Today I'm going to talk about our valley and how we see about sex. Like, I think the Europeans, they teach their children. So you got sex education. Our culture, we don't talk about this, my friend, because this is really taboo. Like, number one, the people who talk about that are thought in a kind of like negative thing. Like, these are people who are immoral. They always talk about sex, but sex is very important, my friend. Okay, it's very important. It's not something like you gloss over and you just ignore. A lot of marriages break down because either the man is not happy or the woman is not happy. Okay, because people don't talk openly about things, and we have to differ on this issue. Sex is very important, my friend. Why do you marry a woman? Because a woman, okay, is paradise, my friend. She's a heaven. She's Eve, okay? She gives you the most, everything about life, mom. Happiness, okay? Sex is one of them. Number one thing, okay? So if you see that you worthy, nana, yini damama, I know here babylon, I know here babylon, like my friend. Some women, they are pretty. They kiss you with their eyes. Beautiful eye look. That's Ainisha Babylon. Yeah, Babylon means, like, some people eyes, my friend. They kiss you with their eyes. Like, you don't have to physically kiss their lips. You don't have to snuggle them. Okay, so this is beauty, okay? So sex is very important, my friend. Beauty is very important. It's not something you just keep quiet. So I posted that thing so that we can learn from it. Like, it's not something. Now we talk about FGM, my friend, female genital mutilation. This affects our men. Literally, they kill them alive. These ladies, my friend, I don't mean to be in a negative way. These are people, my friend, they kill them. Okay, if you take that neurological, sensory, sensual feeling of someone, you kill them, my friend. My friend, just think about that. You are a man. If it's a woman, so that's why there is a lot of war, my friend. I think Eritrea has completely achieved 100% to eradicate this practice. These Muslim countries, the Asians, the Arabs, the East Africa, like Somalis, Sudanese, they don't do that, okay? We have conquered this. It's a slavery, my friend. It's intellectual slavery, psychological slavery, physical slavery. Somebody, he can put them as a slave, a servant, okay? But if you mutilate someone, cut their sensory organs, you kill them, okay? So this is something that we have to face, really serious thing, okay? So sex is very important, okay? A lot of people in Europe, my friend, if a woman, let alone she's not happy sleeping with you, even if you don't treat her very well with your words, maybe you're not good at your house and everything, in your manner, she kicks it out within one day, okay? And imagine you cut them with FGM, my friend, that's the end of it. You are complete murder, my friend, okay? Capital punishment, okay? So this is how serious it is. And I put this link about how how sex affects all these religious phases, like in Islam, Buddhism, our faith, Christianity. This is to the extent, because I don't want to dwell so much about it because it might be going into wrong direction. But this is kind of like something that we have to face, like to try to educate our girls and our boys. And I do hope it's going to be very educational. I just put only the link, and the rest you just take it and you interpret the way you want. Okay. You have a lovely day. Bye.